So once again, if you get back in transition D, everybody gets back and shades it to one side, then you have that ability once again to get back into position and make them more of a half-court team.
They defeated Norcross on December the 1st and did not play another game in December. Then they played January the 5th, the 12th, the 14th, the 15th. Today is the 18th. They play tomorrow the 19th. They're picking it up. Here's Forrest now out of the timeout. Excellent point that you brought out. We hit the 4-minute mark. Poor decision. Choi saves it. No, Jackson turnover. Here comes David Thomas racing back for Eagles Landing. Thomas whips it to the corner. A three on the way from hand. Off, no good. Rebound comes off Jackson. Jackson now runs. Eagles Landing getting back and then poked it away. De Silva with a steal. Here comes Barnes. A.J. Barnes, Euro stepping up and a foul.
Great job by Barnes right there, being in attack mode right there. You know, Jackson had all those bodies around him. Look, and you know, once again, Eagles Landing getting back with that back tip right there. Sometimes you got to give it up to get it back.
The problem, though, I think, with the one loss that Eagles Landing have, it's in the familiar fashion. And it's to one of those, they lost to Tiff by one. Tiff a 7A school, and Tiff is nowhere near contender conversation in 7A. But you are a 5A school, and you're in contender conversation. Just can't lose those games. And that's been the trademark of Eagles Landing. They're the regular season champs. 12-7, they've got the lead now. This is a 1A private school who, well, we know all about Greenforest in the conversation. David Thomas with a jumper. It's good. They've opened up a 7-point lead. They got Greenforest doubled up 14-7. I think that's what they need to do there. Yeah, there you go. And you will get the foul on A.J. Barnes because the guy was taking him right under to the basket.
And that's what he's supposed to do. Supposed to bury him underneath there, catch it, and then what should he never do? Put it on the floor. Just go right up to the basket.
But see, now here's where, if I look at it from a Greenforest situation, inside, Choi, jump hook left, no. Rebound comes off to A.J. Barnes. They've got D.K. Mangingla in the game as well now. Driving, attacking, it rolled off, tip, fight for it underneath, put it on the floor. The trees are there, and it's blocked by Choi. Choi with his second block. Choi collects it, protects it, and now here they come. Jaden Jackson towing with the basketball, swings it over to Forrest. A three on the way. Forrest, no. Good block out from Eagles Landing there defensively. Lead pass up ahead. The transition game is something else. A reverse layup is up and in. Good by Jaden Jackson.
It's been incredible to watch how many points right now the Eagles Landing has in transition. Once again, Greenforest has got to get one or two guys back right away.
And I think that may be part of the game plan for Eagles Landing to win the game in transition so you don't allow the defense to set up. Forrest goes baseline, up and in.
Boy, that was a tough score right there.
I know one thing. Between Jalen Forrest, Jalen Jackson, Jaden Jackson, I'm going to be Jackson Jade out. Here now.
Be done with the JJs.
Inside, look, Thomas scores. Right now, Greenforest is asleep defensively.
Yes.
20-9.
This is one of those right now where, as a coach, he's already burned one timeout. You don't want to need to burn another one.
Yeah. You don't want to do that. 4 timeouts remaining. Inside, Choi, catch, up, no, follow, DK, yes.
Yeah. And they're just going to have to continue to force feed the ball into the post and just got to continue to make that work.
DK Manuel with the hoop. They did not give on the scoreboard. Eagles Landing their 2 points. 18-11 on the scoreboard, 90 seconds down the lane. Tip goes out of bounds and will go to Greenforest. I'm sorry. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. 18-11. They are correct. I was correct. I was incorrect in saying it, but I was correct in my book as well. Cormier, jumper, no. Rebound comes off, and here's De Silva. He had it poked away from behind. De Silva up ahead, Thomas, and a foul call. And this one is going to be on Not sure who that foul was on.
Yeah.
Eric Smith is into the contest for Greenforest, number 2. They take it back out, and here's De Silva. De Silva holds it now, gives it to Hand. Hand has it. Jalen Hand. "18 seconds on the 30-second shot clock. Milton with the shot clocks installed above the basket beautifully. Cut to the middle. 8 on the 30. Now Thomas goes baseline. He walked with the basketball.
You see that from up here, huh?
Yes. Shuffled his feet is what he did. Can go get a 2-for-1 possibly if you go now. Cormier across the timeline now. Cormier, they had the double high screen. Cormier, a 3. It is good. Wow. Chase Cormier for 3. 18-14, so a little push now from Greenforest. It's a 7-0 Greenforest run. Shot clock should be off. 13 seconds to go on the game clock. Here is Hand. Hand has it. Hand whips it over. And they'll go over to Thomas. Thomas back to the top to Jackson. Jackson, shot clock and game clock. Yep, no shot. It did not go. At the end of the first quarter, it is Eagles Landing with an 18-14 lead on Greenforest. Welcome you back inside the Eagles Nest, Milton High School. Joel Hillsman and Lewis Preston in our SUV TV top level seats. First quarter thoughts there, 18-14. Eagles Landing with the lead on Greenforest.
Well, first of all, when Greenforest decided to get back in transition defense, right, because they didn't lengthen their size, they kind of gave Eagles Landing some problems. But once again, they got to send 2 guys back. I thought Greenforest later on in the quarter did a great job of putting the ball in the paint and forcing Eagles Landing on some cheap fouls.
Eagles Landing in possession. They move right to left, all in white, white tops, white bottoms, gold numbers, navy blue trim. David Thomas' 3 is no good. Tipped out of bounds off of Eagles Landing. It'll be Greenforest basketball. Greenforest all in green, green tops, green bottoms, gold numbers, and white trim. Eric Smith to Cormier, Jalen Forrest, DK Mann, and Guy Choi, the 5 on the floor for Greenforest. Cormier gets in, left-hand float, no. Rebound underneath, DK back up, and he's fouled.
They have no answer for those 2 big trees down low. So once again, Cormier's doing a great job getting into the paint. 2 big fellas are doing exactly what they need to do, get on that offensive glass.
DK Manuel, 2 points in the contest. This is his first trip to the free throw line today. The lefty sticks it up, it's no good. Guy Choi, you talked about him on the inside. Choi coming in at an even 7 feet. Manuel coming in at 6'11". Manuel and Choi both have the length. Split the free throws. It's a 3-point ball game. Half a minute gone by. 30-second shot clock is active. Hand drives. Here's Thomas. Thomas now takes it to the Greenforest defense now moving in sequence now. Here's Hand. He shuttles it off, and it was rejected again. They're protecting the rim. Goes back up, and a foul is called. That is the 3rd block of the day for Greenforest. 2 by Choi, 1 by DK.
But you know what? I give Barnes credit. He continued to fight underneath there, got that offensive rebound. Now he's going to the free throw line with an opportunity to get 2.
Barnes has 3 of 3 from the free throw line, showing a lot of heart, hustle, and muscle despite the height advantage of Greenforest. Free throw on the way and is good. He has 9 points in the contest now. A tribute to King right here on SUV TV. Glad that you are with us. We're only going to play one today. 20-15, a 5-point game, and it's knocked away and out of bounds. And, oh, man, did the track coach just see that? Oh, talk about clearing your hurdles.
He did that smooth, too.
He did it like he knew what he was doing. Eagles Landing has thrown out a lot of pressure in the beginning of this game. DK gets the rebound. He puts it on the floor, goes up, and he's fouled, and he's on the attack. So I think Rory Griffin decided I'm going to go with both of my bigs and let you guys have the problem. And that's the problem that Greenforest has provided against teams in competition throughout the years, the height.
You said something earlier, Joel, that I think is a great asset for Greenforest, that they can play a variety of different ways. And by the fact that they can go small, they can go big, right? They can go 4-round-1. They can do whatever they need to do. I think that is a great asset for Coach Griffin and their staff.
Coach Griffin takes Choi out. Jalen Jackson is in, and so now DK will be manning it, and they come out 3-2 zone. And when you've got that at the head of the zone, it's a problem. Driving, hand, Smith is there defensively to cut him off. They bounce it in. Look, there's a jumper by Barnes. It's blocked. Both big men have 2 blocks. Here comes Jalen Jackson. Jackson on the break. Layup good. Jalen Jackson.
All started by DK's defense right there. Once again, he took and blocked it, kept it in the air. Jackson was able to get it all the way to the basket.
Looking at a 3-2 defense is different, but when you've got that at the head of it, and then they fall back, and now he falls back up. In the middle, almost a 2-1-2. Now long shot tip, no good. Rebound, DK collects it, protects it. Cormier running, he's got Jackson with him. Cormier hesitates to Jackson. Jackson underneath, layup good. Jalen Jackson. Even ball game, 20-all. 2 minutes gone by here in this third quarter. You're seeing now what makes Greenforest so dangerous.
Yes.
They're not afraid to adjust in game. 16 on the 30. Here's Hand. Hand now guarded by Jackson. Switches it down low. Here came the help. There's a 14-footer. No good. Rebound kept alive. Hand underneath. Goes up, reverse, and scores. They had to work hard, though, right there.
Exactly. That's exactly what they had to do.
22-20, and a timeout is called. A timeout is taken by Coach Elliott Montgomery in Eagles Landing. But now in this first 2+ minutes of this second quarter, we've seen the defensive adjustments for Greenforest, and now it has slowed down Eagles Landing here the first 2 minutes.
And what did we talk about at the beginning of the game in regards to Eagles Landing? They wanted to get out and run, right? They're not as comfortable from what we've seen being a half-court team as opposed to getting up and down, trying to make this a 60-70 possession type of game.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't think it's just they're not good in the half-court. They don't want this half-court defense to set up.
Because, once again, when you got DK up top, when you got somebody with a 7+ foot wingspan, probably about 7'2", 7'3", that poses a lot of different challenges trying to get that ball in the paint.
22-20. Eagles Landing with a 2-point lead. Here's Jackson for Greenforest. Jackson now has it. Picks it up. Gives it to DK. They're coming on a double. He turns. Jumper. No good. Rebound off to David Thomas. Thomas pushing it in transition. Thomas flips it over to Jackson. Jackson now over to Barnes. Barnes back over to Thomas. Good closeout. Here's Jackson. Jackson on the attack. Nothing there. You've seen the possession has slowed down a lot for Eagles Landing now, getting deeper into the shot clock. 12 on the 30. A 3 out of the corner. In and out. No tip. Follow. Barnes good.
Is everywhere. That's like his 4th or 5th offensive rebound already.
24-20. DK falling and scoring. You know what I like, though? Even though they're kind of giving DK a little trouble, he's not shying away from still deciding, I'm going to shoot the basketball or I'm going to go get it.
Not at all. Doing a good job of keeping his hands up, too.
Jump pass in the corner. Thomas, a 3. Air ball. Rebound by Forrest. Long lead pass up to Cormier. Cormier catches it. Nothing there. So he angles it to the left side. Active hands from Eagles Landing as well. Cormier in the corner. Jalen Jackson a 3. It is off. Rebounds collected, protected by H.J. Barnes. Barnes now into the front court. 4:10 to go in the second quarter, 2-point ball game.
I kind of tell you right now, I think I put Guy Choi back in.
Stealing minutes kind of, though, right
Yeah.
now. Swings it to the left side. Here's Barnes. They flip it. 8 on the 30. On the drive. Up. Wave it off.
Oh.
Offensive foul. Good defense from Eric Smith, who drew the charge. And you see they got deep into the shot clock now. 8 seconds was on the 30-second shot clock.
And then once again, all of a sudden, you got the shot clock putting pressure on you. You got Greenforest's defense putting pressure on you. And it just kind of, it's its own, in a sense, its own self-fulfilling prophecy. And once again, stepping in there right there for the charge. Great defense by Greenforest.
Kai Cook back into the game. Cook gonna come all the way to the hoop. No, DK couldn't get the rebound. It's tipped out of bounds and will go to Eagles Landing. So Eric Smith goes out, and Kai Cook is in for Greenforest. Hand, Jackson, Thomas, Barnes, and Da Silva, the 5 on the floor for Eagles Landing. Here is Jackson, now over to Hand. Hand bounces it in. Thomas catch. I didn't see a foul there. He just kind of contorted his body. Foul call. And David Thomas will go to the free throw line.
Tell you one thing, I really like the adjustments that Coach Griffin has made throughout later in the first quarter and here in the second quarter right here, which helped him to get this, which helped them right now in regards to getting back into this game. I was waiting for him when he was going to put Guy Choi back in.
With 3:29 to go and takes Forrest out. So you see he's still sticking with the bigs together. You've got the wing in Jackson. You've got the shooter in Cormier and the point guard and Cook. Again, a balanced lineup.
Exactly.
Here is Thomas, another free throw up and in good. David Thomas, just a sophomore, had him a very, very, very good season as a freshman last year on an Eagles Landing team that quite frankly lost too early. Here is Cook now. Cook works on the left side. Here's Cormier. Chase has it, being worked on defensively. Very tough by Thomas. Picked it up, whips it to the corner. Jackson, open three. It is short. Rebound underneath. Long outlet pass to Thomas. Thomas on the attack. All the way. And it is rejected. And they're going to give him a goaltend, but he took it to the window. I didn't think it was a goaltend, but they do.
I thought he got it a step, half a second too late. I'm going to have to go with the officials on this one.
2 points awarded to Greenforest. To Eagles Landing. That was David Thomas that gets the 2.
How many times do I agree with the officials?
Well, today I knew you were going to agree with him. Poor decision, and Da Silva with the steal. Da Silva goes and a driving layup. No, offensive foul on Hand. I know some people don't like that, but he was in the restricted area. Coach Preston had a conversation with the officials prior to the game, so I knew at some point you were going to say something very nice to them. Everybody, where's Rex Chapman when you need him? Blocker charge.
You are so funny right now.
Here comes Cormier. Exactly.
You always got to keep one in your back pocket. Isn't that what you told me, Joe?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Always.
Always got to be good to the officials.
Never leave home without it. And when you did leave home without it, act like you still got it.
Mm-hmm. You and your Amex black card. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, boy, stop. 27-22, 2:35 to go. I got a card, and it's black. It ain't that one. So it will be baseline out of bounds. Let's see. Coach Elliot Montgomery is he out on the court? No, he's on the side. I couldn't see him.
You thought he was a sixth player?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Oh, boy.
Poor decision. Turnover. Eagles Landing has forced a number of turnovers. Barnes on the attack, and one. A.J. Barnes.
Great left-hand finish by Barnes right there, and another opportunity at the old-fashioned three-point play.
29-22. Take a look at our SUV TV instant replay.
Wow, look at that extension. Nice. I don't know what Jackson was doing trying to throw it off of him when he was right there looking at him.
Yeah, you can only do that if their back is fully to you.
Right.
Substitutions continue now for Elliott Montgomery. They've got a 7-point lead, although it's slowed down a lot here in this second quarter.
I heard that you led Athens, all of Athens, with that play off the back.
All of Athens with what play?
All hitting it off the back and getting in and shooting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, that is fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, you turn your back to me and I'm the inbounder. Yeah, you're getting hit in the numbers.
See, you didn't think I did my homework on you up in Athens.
Cook with a turnover up ahead. Here's De Silva racing in. Layup no. Followed by Thomas. Yes.
Yes.
32-22. They take it out to a 10-point lead. 2 minutes to go. But they've been able to get back up and down the floor again.
I thought Coach Griffin was going to call a timeout, but he thought better of it.
No, not this late. Got to go now. Cormier, a three. And he's hit with a traveling violation. And that is a direct result of James Harden.
Absolutely.
That was a James Harden travel right there. That's why the NBA, you need to call that.
Yes. Now everybody wants to do it.
Yeah. But it even when he does it, it's a travel.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say it's the NBA. No, it's a travel.
Yes.
Here's a steal by Cook and now the foul by Barnes. Uh-oh, that may be Barnes' second. Now you saw the adjustment Greenforest made defensively.
Right.
They went back to that 3-2.
They
But this time they had both of them up there. I mean, you look at Victor Eno, Precious Awa. They call him Achawa now, but he's a Greenforest alum.
Mm-hmm.
Swing it in the corner. A three, Cormier. Bottoms. Chase Cormier for three. He has 6 points and has a pair of threes. 32-25, a 7-point advantage. And a turnover out of bounds by Eagles Landing coach Elliott Montgomery can't believe it.
Those are the ones that drive you crazy. Unforced turnovers.
Coach Griffin gives the signal. Coach Montgomery. I'm watching the coaching matchup just as much as I'm watching the players because they're both animated, hard-nosed coaches. Steal on the break. Slam dunk to Silva with a left hand. De Silva now with 4 points. Eagles Landing is very, very active. They're getting tips, strills, deflections, offensive foul call.
He sold that.
On Guy Choi.
He sold that. I thought he was there. You want to know what's funny? Watching Rory Griffin and watching Elliott Montgomery on the sideline. You know who they both remind me of a little bit? Ron Hunter when he was at Georgia State.
Really?
Kind of like the activity, and except Ron took it to another level.
Like falling out of a chair.
Well, we ain't gonna go there. Talking about out of a scooter.
A scooter, yeah. A stool or whatever he was. Spins it down in the corner. Inside, goes up, and is fouled. Well, the best way to get at the big man is to attack the big man. And DK is hit with the foul, so now here is De Silva at the free throw line.
Here's the thing that's interesting to me right here, kind of watching this. Like, I think the bigs are doing a good job being active. I think the guards are lax. I think they got to be equally as active.
Yeah, you can't. You're that first line of defense. Here comes Eric Smith back into the contest for DK Manuel. Free throw, good. Six points in the contest now. 36-25. 11-point lead.
Nice little extended 1-3-1 right here by Eagles Landing to end the quarter.
And Kai Cook shot right over that 1-3-1. 36-28. Cook with a three off the left side. Going on a tricky dribble, pull up, lean, quick shot, no good. Offensive rebound and put back, no. Well, that is the end of the first half. It is Eagles Landing 36 and Greenforest 28. The tribute to a king on SUV TV. Hey, welcoming you back to a tribute to the King on Dr. Martin Luther King Day. Joe Hillsman, Lewis Preston, and the Eagles Nest at Milton High School. Glad that you are with us. Eagles landing with a 36-28 lead on Greenforest here at the half. First half thoughts, Coach Preston.
Well, we came out and we've seen the different adjustments that both coaches have made. Once again, once Greenforest has been able to get Eagles Landing out of transition, I think they've had success. Once again, when Eagles Landing's been able to kind of figure out how to throw some different bodies versus Greenforest big men, that's kind of helped them out. I'm always curious, and we call it, you know, remember in our older days, we call it the Barry's barometer, the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, first 3 minutes.
I'm curious to see what's going to happen here the first 3 minutes here of the third quarter, because one of the things, Greenforest is in that locker room a long time. So there's some things that are going to be drawn up. Let's see if they can put them in between the lines and make it effective.
First 3 minutes, Barry's barometer. Coach Preston undusted that thing off, eh?
Sure did.
A.J. Barnes had 15 points to lead Eagles Landing. David Thompson had 9 in that first half. For Greenforest, 9 points from Jalen Jackson, 6 points from D.K. Manuel, and 6 from Chase Cormier. So we will see how the adjustments are made. It'll be Eagles Landing possession. They'll move left to right, all in white. White tops, white bottoms, gold numbers, and then navy blue trim. Greenforest, all in green, green tops, green bottoms, gold numbers, and white trim. Here is Hand. Whips it down low. Jump hook Barnes. No. Rebound comes off to Jalen Jackson.
That was actually a nice play right there to start.
It was scripted, and Coach Montgomery, he knows how good of a play it was. He's upset. When a pass is too high for Guy Choyle, it is too high. Turnover. Here they come on the break, on the attack. Jump ball, and it will be Greenforest possession.
That's a very good call by the official right there. I thought he did a good job of getting his hands on it, as opposed to usually with bigs, we'll get a cheapie right there.
Exactly, yep. Cook, Cormier, Forrest, Jackson, and Choi, the 5 that started for the Eagles of Greenforest. Foul call. I still cannot believe the Greenforest Eagles and the Eagles Landing Golden Eagles are playing in the Eagles Nest at Milton High School, home of the Milton Eagles. Forrest got close to a 5 count.
5, he's like 8.
To Cormier. Chase, stop, step back, and he's hit with an offensive foul. I don't know about that one.
I could have gone either way.
Yeah, like no way.
Nice.
Hand has it. Hand now to Thomas. Thomas back to Hand. Fakes, drives it inside the Barnes, kick out to Thomas. Thomas on the attack, nothing there. So now the defense moving again for Greenforest, and they're keeping it all on that side of the floor, the ball. Now it's back to the middle, and here it comes to the right. 6 on the 30. 5 on the 30. 3 on the 30. And a turnover. Here comes Jackson. Jackson racing. Barnes is with him. He slows it up. Jackson recovers up off the window. Good. Wow. Jalen Jackson. Jalen Jackson in double figures now. He has 11. It's a 36-30 game.
Wasn't necessarily the prettiest transition offensive score, but it's still a score. You got to get your hands up out there if you're going to be that far up. Wow.
3 ball on the way. No. Board brought in by Forrest. Forrest up ahead to Jackson. Jackson a dribble, a spin, a recover, a pump fake, up off the window, and it did not go. He'll go to the free throw line.
I'm telling you, having Guy Choi up there is a problem.
Yes.
It's a problem.
The thing about Jalen Jackson is he likes to get out and dunk. He's a fast break dunker. Sometimes he has to slow himself down from wanting to be able to dunk like that, and you'll get sometimes a rush. He gets that free throw to go. It's down to 5, 36-31.
I tell you, I think North Carolina A&T got them McGoodman right there. You know
they do.
You know what their mantra is?
Aggie Pride.
But what their hashtag is?
No, I don't.
Protect the brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because they got a first-year head coach this year, right?
Yeah, Will Jones.
Yes. Knocked away. Now he's on the floor. That should be a jump ball, and it will go to Eagles Landing. Jackson State, North Carolina A&T, Florida A&M. There are some historically black colleges and universities that are in good shape to make movement. I'm trying to be very careful with my words.
I understand. I mean, you got North Carolina A&T, North Carolina Central. We sleep a little bit on Norfolk State. Robert Jones has done a great job.
Norfolk State, another one. With the right recruit, it could change some things. Absolutely. And I don't mean a 5-star. Steal. Cook shot the passing lane. He's got Jackson with him. He throws it up to Jackson. Jackson catches on the floor, goes up off the window. No, we got his own board and then lost it. Here comes Thomas. Thomas now in the middle. Thomas going to go all the way. Layup rolled off. No Choi with the board, but he did not pay attention, and De Silva stole it on a foul on Choi.
Those are the ones that drive you crazy.
I think right there Cook had the ball too long, and the pass was too late up ahead to Jackson.
Exactly.
Here's De Silva going to the free throw line. Free throw on the way, and good. De Silva, the lefty, now is 3 of 3 from the free throw line. And it's a 37-32 5-point advantage for Eagles Landing. One more. It's good. De Silva has been solid. 4 of 4 from the line. Those are their first 2 points here in this second half. And we've played now 2.5 minutes gone by. So Barry's barometer right now still leaning in the favor of Greenforest.
It is.
Cook out dribbling. 13 on the 30. Here's Cormier. Cormier, a bevy of moves. Shot clock down to 8. Gets it into Choi. Turn, knocked away and out of bounds, but there's only 7 on the shot clock.
He got fouled pretty good right there.
Yes, he did. But it just says no fouls called. It's out of bounds.
Yeah.
Forrest looking in the corner. Cook, catch 3. Good.
Wow.
To beat the shot clock. Kai Cook, a 3. 38-35, a 3-point ball game, 5:03 and a moving clock. So there you are, 3 minutes. There's Barry's barometer for you. And it is a 7-2 Greenforest advantage.
+5.
Floater up off the window. No, it didn't get anything. Cormier got the rebound. Here comes Chase Cormier into the forecourt. Cormier bumped him off. And now he'll retreat the dribble and swing it over to the corner to Cook. And Cook is fouled, knocked down. I think that's hand across the way. Let me see. Oh, no, they're going to say he was out of bounds. No foul is called. Out of bounds.
Wow.
4.5 to go.
You got to be able to come down, right?
I would think so.
Okay.
Barnes catches, drives, layup good. Had to go. Good recognition from A.J. Barnes. He knew the defense had been broke down, and he had an easy beeline to the hoop and scored.
There was some miscommunication right there because that's not supposed to happen with the big fella in the middle.
Cook angles to the side, picks it up. Here's Jackson. Jackson fakes. Jackson down the lane, puts it up, bouncing, counted, and the foul, Jalen Jackson.
Tell you one thing, Jalen Jackson's playing north and south as well as I think I've seen him play all year.
Do you think when you see Jackson right now, is he making some extra movements or unnecessary movements instead of just sharply going to the hoop?
A couple times because I think he's trying to get the foul as opposed to just finishing the shot.
Barnes, topside 3-ball.
Wow.
A.J. Barnes, a 3. And a timeout is called. Barnes now with 20 points in the contest. It's a 43-37 6-point Eagles Landing lead.
And you know what? I think that's an interesting timeout right there by Coach Montgomery.
Both of them have came after the make. Go ahead.
And I think one of the things is maybe is to get them to catch their breath a little bit, but also to kind of put in the next couple of offensive and defensive possessions right here. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like you're killing your own momentum a little bit.
I am not a fan of calling a timeout off after the make. I'm not going to do that.
I told you about my buddy Larry Butler, Illinois Warriors. Used to do it all the time. He'd be on a 10-12-0 run and call the timeout. We look at him like he's crazy. But you know what? He won more P-Shams than I did.
I understand it. I had a coach the other day told me he was trying to call timeout, but we hadn't made a basket. Like, I'm trying to get that logic together. Like, you're still in possession of the basketball, call a timeout. Why are you looking to make a basket and call a timeout? But then the flip side of that, Jesse McMillan does it too.
Yeah.
Hey, we made a hoop. Here's a timeout. All right, we got us a bucket. Now settle down. So there's more than one way to look at it. I just stay on the side of I'm not calling a timeout after the make.
I've always said this. There's a million different ways to skin a cat.
Yes, it is. 43-37. Halfway gone now in this third quarter. Here's Forrest in the corner. Jackson pump fake, spun and got hit in the head and the feet. That's how good the pump fake was in the foul.
Tell you.
He should have threw the ball up once he got hit in the head.
I'm telling you.
Jalen Forrest, younger brother of Justin Forrest over at Appalachian State. He used the trigger. Jalen gets it into Jalen. Here's Jackson.
Ooh.
Jackson fading, jumper, no, rebound, two hand. And now Barnes has it, whips it quickly up ahead. Da Silva with a left-hand dunk.
And once again, like I said before, got to get back in transition. Eagles Landing gets that out. They always got one or two guys that are out there.
Into Choi. They're going to try to come in double. Good swing over to Cormier. Set fire, three. Good. Chase Cormier a three. That's his third triple of the game. What about the passing of Guy Chol, though, there, Coach? And one, David Thomas.
It's a nice finish right there by Thomas. Very nice finish. He thought he got the offensive foul.
Exactly, he sure did.
He's like, what? No, it's an L1.
Our Bolt 24 instant replay. So Jackson goes out, and now DK Manuel comes in.
But once again, you got to get back in transition.
Well, we understand that that's the problem right now. Eagles Landing is winning everything in transition. Three-point opportunity. Play is good after the free throw is made by David Thomas. Choi scores underneath.
Yeah, Barnes went down hard right there.
That is Guy Choi's first field goal of the game.
Wow.
Like you say, impact the game without scoring.
Yeah, man, he has with his activity.
48-42.
And once again, right there with Barnes, that's a great example. Not necessarily needing to jump on everything because he came down pretty hard right there. And he was able to dump it underneath the Troy for that easy basket.
48-42, a 6-point ball game. Now coming across the timeline. Eagles Landing now looking at a 2-3 zone defense. So it switched up in the defense. Thomas fires and fades and scores. Cormier has it. Here comes the screen. Oh, see, that's when you don't want the foul to be called.
Exactly.
It is a foul, but you took 3 points off of the board.
Oh. All right. I'm not going to talk bad about the officials.
But that was, I mean, it was a foul.
It was a foul.
It was a foul.
But I would rather have the 3 points.
Exactly. 50-42. Dump it in. Choi put it on the floor, and the foul called on Eagles Landing. So now Choi will be there for the 1-and-1. Yeah, 6 fouls. Remember, 6 fouls and 1-and-1, 8 the double bonus, and the fouls reset at the end of the quarters. So Choi at the line for the first time. Guy Choi, a team. Free throw, back iron, no.
Oh.
Yeah. Thomas now retreats it and pulls it back out. Now, I will say this. As the game moves into the fourth quarter, Eagles Landing execution in the half court under the shot clock will be very interesting to see. Rebound, Thomas back up and in.
Had the 2 big fellows out there contesting the shot. Nobody in there to rebound the ball. Offensive rebound, step back by Thomas.
Back to 10. Eagles Landing gets it out there to 10, and then Greenforest gets it to 3, and then Eagles Landing gets it back out there to 10. Cormier drives, left hand float is short. Rebound comes off to Thomas. Thomas up ahead, and Amari Jackson. Jackson goes baseline, and a foul call on Kai Cook.
Yep.
I was just about to mention Eric Smith's name, and now Eric Smith is coming to the scorer's table. And the reason why I say that is because I like what Cook's able to bring, but Eric Smith does things that, as far as from a guard standpoint, just with the charge he drew earlier, his instincts right now seem to be a little bit higher for this contest. Not taking anything away from Cook. Listen, it's no shortage of talent on that bench for Coach Griffin. Though.
Right, not at all. That's why he's able to play a variety of different ways, which is to his advantage.
The problem they are having today, they being Greenforest, is the defensive transition. Smith with the rebound, the Forest, the Cormier, the Choi, layup good. Beautiful break ran there.
Beautiful.
52-44. And so now across the timeline it comes.
I'll tell you, they're still within striking distance, only 8 points.
Exactly. 52-44. Final 44 seconds here in this third quarter. Thomas goes in. Choi deflected it. DK blocked it. And that is the end of that possession with the shot clock. 34 and 1/10 seconds. Yeah, great defense and had him up against the shot clock. Take a look at our Bolt 24 instant replay. There's the deflection. There's the block. Cormier angles to the right. He's picked up by Thomas. They're trying to get it into Choi. They've shifted the defense just a little bit. Forrest on the drive. Here's Smith. Smith now retreats back out. 18 seconds left in the game. 13 on the shot clock. Cormier a three. No. Rebound, and Choi was fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line. Let's see if they give him 2 shots or if it'll be just the 1-and-1.
Should be 2.
It will be 2. So Choi with an opportunity to score without the clock moving from the free throw line. All 7 feet of it.
Oh.
Short, no good. Choi, one more. And no, he's missed 3 straight free throws. To beat the horn. A late foul there, and that one's on DK with 5 and 4/10 seconds. Never want to have a foul like that. So now.
Once again, that's why I shaved my head bald.
Yep, it was called on Eric Smith. Not sure if it was just because of his aggression or not. First game of the year. Greenforest defeated Tri-Cities. They got off to a wonderful start, then lost to Milton the next day. Thomas hits the first free throw. He has another one coming and knocks that one in too. 54-44, back out to 10. DK into Jalen Forrest a 3, and it is no good. We move to the 4th and final quarter. It is Eagles Landing still holding at 10-point lead on Greenforest, 54-44. Joe Hilsman and Lewis Preston, glad that you're back here with us in our SUV TV top-level seats. From the Eagles Nest, a tribute to the King, fourth and final quarter between Greenforest and Eagles Landing. Eric Smith has it on the right side for Greenforest. Looks and now gives it over to DK Manuel. Into Choi. Choi, pump fake. Choi up. He did not walk. He never moved.
He didn't.
It looked like it, but he didn't.
But when you're on that side of the floor, it's going to look awkward.
Yeah. Stay in your zone. 7:46 to go.
All right. Greenforest got to get a series of stops here with some baskets. See what we got.
Traveling violation call. I rest my case.
Yeah. Now, I do have something that I do have as a pet peeve.
Okay.
If you're out defensively as a defender, why do you play with your hands down? It drives me absolutely nuts because by me having my hands up at 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan, you know how hard it is to make a pass?
Foul call. I just think if you're out anywhere, your hands are, that's a part of your defense.
Yeah. It also helps to keep me balancing in the stance.
Yes. 7:09 to go.
I may have the answer. They don't want to stay in the stance.
That's the. Heck, you can go to practice and see that. When you got to sit in the chair, step and pull, step and pull.
Okay, Joe, look at it. We better turn the camera on him.
It's called beating them to the spot.
Okay. All right, that big timer.
Inbound to DK. DK now lost it and a turnover, maybe. And now Jalen Forrest kind of slow to get up. The Greenforest basketball baseline out of bounds. Gets it into Cormier. Chase turns three. Good. Wow. Chase Cormier, another triple. That is his fourth three of the game.
To me, it didn't look like a good shot, but it went in, so I'm going to leave it alone.
54-47. He's a shooter.
Yes. That's why I left it alone.
Back to this same zone defense that gave Eagles Landing trouble. Rebound, Choi has it. Now here comes Cook. Cook angles up. Cook with a little hesitation. He's up on that sideline, and the poor decision on a jump pass. Steal and dunk, A.J. Barnes. That was all because of the poor decision-making from Kai Cook, though.
Well, if you kept the ball in the middle of the floor, you wouldn't have a problem as opposed to going up the sideline.
And then jumping to make a pass. Everything that could go wrong go wrong.
Yep. Back to the transition again for Eagles Landing.
Cook being aggressive defensively. Jump pass.
Oh.
Out of bounds. And Mr. Ref is down. What's the call? Offensive foul?
Yes.
Yes, offensive foul. And now a timeout call. This one called by Greenforest and Coach Rory Griffin. 56-47. 6:05 to go. And there's our SUV TV instant replay. And Cook does some good things. That was just not a good decision there. As you mentioned, angling up the sideline, then jumping, then passing.
And then the great thing for Barnes, he was like a free safety right there.
Yeah.
Right? Easy interception, steal, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. And it is a full timeout for Greenforest. So they have two remaining, 2 fulls and a 30. Eagles Landing has 2 fulls and a 30. 6:05 to go, 56-47 Eagles Landing.
You know, as we talk about today, talking about Martin Luther King Day and everything, I think it's very important for me as I think about this overall and what this day signifies with everything that's been going on here in Atlanta for where, you know, Dr. King was from. But the election, now we got the inauguration that's coming up on Wednesday. We got some things we need to continue to work on as a nation. You know, for me personally, had my oldest daughter, had the opportunity to vote for the first time in the runoff election. I really do feel that their generation is going to be the generation that's going to help to turn this around. I really do feel that, which is your son's generation as well.
Inside Jackson.
Oh, what?
That's a generation dunk, too. Jalen Jackson with a one-hand hammer.
You call that a generation dunk? I love it. He did get off the floor right there.
Quick, like a pogo stick. 5:40 to go. The Eagles landing in possession. Amari Jackson getting some burn here in this fourth quarter. And in this second half, Thomas catch three. No. Choi with the board and a foul. 56-49. It's a 7-point ball game.
Maybe that dunk is the thing that can kind of turn them around a little bit right here because they got a little bit better pep in their step right now.
Well, I had mentioned he had been hunting a dunk. He'd been hunting a dunk this whole game.
Wow. What is hunting a dunk?
Just like when a player hunts for three, he's hunting to make a three, looking to make one, sometimes forcing it. He's been waiting to get a dunk like that.
Okay. I'm gonna have to add that to my vernacular.
Cook drives and scores. Way to make it up, young man. Good drive. Got Cook.
5-point game again. What we got?
56-51, 5:08 to go. Jumper, Thomas, back iron, no. Rebound, up, Barnes, yes. Oh, big boy basketball from A.J. Barnes.
A.J. Barnes been all over the place today. Man.
Cook flips it up and scores. Back-to-back driving flips from Kai Cook, knifing his way through the lane.
I tell you, you've been going to Joel Hillsman finishing school, it seems.
Drive on Choi, no. Ooh, a late whistle there. And Choi gonna get hit with the foul.
I thought he went straight up. Thought he was straight up.
Bang, bang play, and is calling it on the shot. 58-53. Coach Rory Griffin does not like that at all. And Rory is saying he was straight up and down. And whatever explanation he's getting, he is not liking it. Free throw good from Thomas.
I thought he went straight up. There right there is the right of verticality from the ceiling to the floor.
Ceiling to the floor, floor to the roof.
To the sky, to the moon.
That's it. Well, ball don't lie.
I knew you were going to say that.
Thomas split the free throws. It's a 6-point ball game. Cook gets the screen, and now he calls the foul on Choi. And now Rory Griffin doesn't like this. And he said he kicked his foot out. No, I didn't see him kick his foot out.
I didn't either.
That's the second time he's been hit with that. Choi has, with the foul. 59-53, 4:31, and now Choi out, DK Manuel in.
Is that his fourth foul?
I'm not sure, Coach.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I should know. We're upstairs opposite the scorer's table, and I didn't check the fouls with the book at the half. I apologize. Probably so. To come out. Stop. On a cut, Thomas. High arc, no. Rebound, foul. Who's it called on? Eagles landing.
On Barnes.
And the foul called on Barnes. A.J. Barnes. 59-53, 6-point ball game. Both teams now trying to button down the hatches. We hit the halfway point of the fourth and final frame. Cormier gives it to Forrest. Forrest has it between the rings. Flips it over to Cormier. A three ball. And one! Chase Cormier a three! That is his fifth triple. Give me the hot sauce. Give me the hot sauce, Chase Cormier.
You said he's a shooter, right?
59. Wait a second. Is that giving it a 2 or a 3? Yeah, a 3. All right. 59-56. I have learned that, Milton, you got to watch the scoreboard.
Look at you.
4:01 to go. Cormier now with an opportunity for a 4-point play. He has 15 points in the contest, all of them from the land of deep. 16 with the free throw made. Look at that. 59-57, 2-point game, 4 minutes to go. A tribute to King. I'm glad that I'm joined by the King, King Lewis Preston. Joe Hillsman, glad that you're here with us. The SUV TV.com. Eagles landing, operating left to right now, 13 on the 30. They're holding it outside. Fake a pass and now swing it to the left. Everything above the perimeter. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 3, now gonna drive all the way, and it's rejected. No tip, follow good. A.J. Barnes. And now a timeout.
What?
Wait, what happened?
He waved that off. Said it didn't touch the rim. It touched the rim.
It did touch the rim?
It did. I thought it did. We can go back and look. I thought that touched the rim, and then Barnes.
Are they counting it? Oh, yeah. It touched the rim.
Easy.
And they count it. So Barnes gets the tip. 61-57, 3:29 to go. It is a 30-second timeout call from Eagles Landing. They have 2 fulls remaining. Greenforest has 2 fulls and a 30. Coach Rory Griffin for Greenforest, though, he's trying to figure out what he got to do to get a call now.
But you know what? They made the right call.
Yeah, that's the right call. I was thinking there was something else.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was the right call, no question. Elliott Montgomery in that huddle for Eagles Landing.
Tell you one thing, this game has been a great game. It ebb and flows, back and forth, back and forth. Man, it's been something else today.
Well,
something else.
I can guarantee you this.
Yep.
Somebody's going to run out of time. Because Greenforest adjusts their defense, and they're able to get back in the game, but then Eagles Landing is able to get in transition, and they pull it wide open. It's a 4-point ball game now, 3:24 to go, 61-57. Here is Cook. Cook now will come across the timeline, picked up by Thomas. Dribbling to the sideline. Now Cook keeps it low on the drive, and a traveling violation. An example of trying to do too much from Kai Cook.
Yeah. Well, I thought they could have hit right there. I thought it could have been a little bump right there, but you know, either way.
If I'm Greenforest, though, I want to attack Eagles Landing. They have 6 fouls.
Exactly.
So I'm shooting free throws on every foul the rest of the way. A.J. Barnes down the lane and scores. Barnes has been a handful today.
Is that 24 for him?
28, Coach.
Oh, boy.
A.J. Barnes with 28. A timeout call. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Greenforest calls the timeout. So now both teams with 2 timeouts each left. Both of them are fulls. 63-57.
I'll tell you one thing. I got to apologize to A.J. Barnes, huh? Trying to take points away from him.
Yeah. He had 15 in the first half. He put in 5 in that third quarter. He has 8 in this fourth quarter, a total of 28. He is the high man for either team.
And you want to know, he's been active on both ends of the floor.
Yes.
And his activity, I'm telling you, I mean, if you go back and look at this game, he's easily got 5, 6, 7 offensive rebounds.
And not even that, to accentuate your point, with him being active, that is the counsel outer of the height.
Yes.
He's playing with the heart, the hustle, the muscle, and then being active.
Exactly. You know what that means? As a coach, hard to take him off the floor.
Exactly. Yeah. 63-57. On Saturday, Coach Preston and I worked together, and we made a lot of Jeopardy references. Today, he has brought me through the Jeopardy channels. Oh, foul is called. He's asked me several times, do I know something? I have been hit off guard every time today. So my final answer is, or whatever, did I just mix another game show in there with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The answer today is, Coach, I don't know.
Wow.
Can I be the doctor of Fred Sanford and Son? I don't know. DK free throw, good on the first one. Just talked about how.
I do have some trivia for you.
Oh, gosh. Now, okay, go ahead.
For the first time since what year, Duke, Kentucky, and North Carolina are not in the top 25?
1937.
Nope.
I have no idea. That is a rejection, but Barnes, you talked about it, with 30 points now.
1961.
61. Okay. 65-59. Anytime Duke is not in the top 25, it's a wonderful thing. Layup, David Thomas, good. Timeout call. Just like that, it went 67 to 59. It was 67 to, 59-57. So it's a 10-2 run with 2:14 to go. Timeout right here. A tribute to the King. Joe Hillsman and Lewis Preston, glad that you're back here with us. A tribute to the King. 67 to 59. Eagles landing with an 8-point lead on Greenforest. Forrest inbounds it to Cook. And now here comes Jalen Forrest. Jalen going to go all the way, put it off the window, no, followed by DK, no. DK kept it up high, counted, and the foul, DK Manuel. Warwick Griffin, you can bet he's not going to let his team go away.
No, never does.
67-61, 2:05 to go, and there's a shot clock. Now, this is where comes in because the Eagles landing late in games, they will pull it out and have long offensive possessions. So it'll be good to see how they handle this one down the stretch in the fourth quarter. And A.J. Barnes has fouled out of the game.
Wow.
So now that changes some things.
That has a whole different caveat to this. Well, I tell you, that was a impressive 30-piece he put up tonight.
30 points, and I'm pretty sure he came up close to about 8, 9, 10 boards.
Oh, easily. Oh, he definitely has a double-double. Hard hustle and muscle. Remember
and
that.
never came out of the game. This is his first time coming out of the game. Free throw, no good from DK. DK tipped it out of bounds, and it will stay with Eagles Landing. So now you put the onus on David Thomas if you're Eagles Landing. And they're using the other body in there, Jarrell Martin. I've not mentioned him a lot just because he's a wide body. Hadn't touched the ball much, but he's just in there as a body to deal with the height. Here's Hand. Cook foul, and that's the third foul on Greenforest as a team foul called on the floor to be side out of bounds. 1:53 to go in a 6-point ball game.
I think you got to try to get at least one trap, or you trying to extend this thing out.
The problem is a new shot clock, 30 seconds.
That's a good point.
Hand drives, stops, 3-second, no call, layup, good. De Silva, he's been very big today. Quiet now, up, foul. De Silva has 12 points. And now Jalen Jackson going to the free throw line. I think Roy Griffin looked up at that clock and saw the foul count and said, just go. Jackson.
We said that about 2 minutes ago, right?
Yeah. Jackson 2 of 3 from the free throw line. First one is good. $18 points in the contest from Jalen Jackson. And now there's a discussion. 69-62. That's what I got. Okay. Yep. 69-62. One more for Jackson. Good. Six-point ball game, 69-63. And a foul as Forrest trips him. That's the team's fourth. So they still have one more to give before the 1-and-1. Eagles Landing. Check it. Okay, now they're going to race Keon Hampton to the scores table. So Keon Hampton going to come in. Jalen Forrest will take a seat. Bevy, a hesitation move, stops, gives it off. Inside, block. Thomas gets it back, fades at the hole. Man, David Thomas, nice.
Wow.
71-63.
That might have been the straw to brace the camel's back right there.
May have been. Cook on the attack across. Hampton, Cole off the bench, 3, no good. Rebound on the floor. Cook underneath. Cook goes up. Cook walk with the basketball. And a turnover with 55 and 1/10 seconds. Forrest in, Hampton out.
Got to extend this thing out. No face guard?
Break it across the timeline. No foul being given. And now Thomas chases, and now a foul. I don't know why you give it 13 seconds later. If you're going to give it, give it.
Yeah.
71-63. That's the team's 5th. And Cook has fouled out of the contest. And Eric Smith will check in. Eagles Landing tomorrow. They are on the road at Union Grove. And Greenforest is on the road tomorrow at Eagles Landing Christian Academy.
Wow.
That's our SUV TV look ahead. Foul called by Forrest.
That's impressive right there. They're going to get all of Henry County, huh?
Who is that? Greenforest? Yeah. Eagles Landing. This is a big win for them.
Yes.
Free throw on the way. Good. This is a big win. But, you know, the whispers are out there. Eagles Landing does this year after year in December and January. Where is February? And I'll have to admit, I'm kind of in that boat too. Where is February? Mid-February and March. Shot no good. Jackson rebound up. He's fouled. Right, just like that, it went back to 10. That has been the trend in this game. Goes to 10, get it to 2. Goes to 10, get it to 2. And now here it is at 10, and Jackson is at the free throw line.
This time you don't have the benefit of the clock to your advantage.
Well, I told you somebody going to run out of time.
You did say that.
Jackson free throw good. The transition play.
I think that shot by Thomas to put him up 8 just kind of took the wind out of the sails. Because, I mean, that was a tough fadeaway shot.
Yeah, at a big point, and it was a 6-point game at that point with time, and now fouling with 23 and 16 seconds. The shot clock is gone, and we're in the closing moments of this contest.
And you're right, this is a big win for.
Yeah, this is a big win for Eagles Landing now. Thomas free throw good. Eagles Landing is putting together now a pretty good season. One loss came by 1 point at Tiff. And again, it's 10 points. Here's Jalen Forrest, floater good from Jalen Forrest. Forrest with 6 points. Long lead pass up ahead. Thomas missed the dunk. Rebound to DK. DK puts it on the floor. DK is going to come right down the lane. Lost it, and the foul given by Da Silva. So DK Manuel will be at the free throw line. In the closing moments, Manuel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 free throws. He's 4 of 7 from the free throw line today, and make it 4 of 8.
I tell you, For as long as they are, I'm surprised how many free throws they short on.
For as many as they've missed.
Yeah, they've been short. Well, I'll say that. No.
That one's good.
Go figure.
Yeah. Inbound. And the ball game is over. A big 74-67 victory for Eagles Landing over Greenforest in a tribute to the King here on SUV TV. Final thoughts, Coach Preston?
Once again, very impressed by Eagles Landing. Was very impressed by A.J. Barnes. I mean, although he fouled out here, great 30 points. I mean, definitely had a double-double tonight. There's a reason why they're 17-1. So we're going to have to keep our eyes on it. Once again, for both of these teams, they got to turn around and go back at it tomorrow and have another opportunity. And as Joel is over here tallying up the final stats, once again, great game. Appreciate Milton hosting it. Thought the officiating was good. Got to put that in for political purposes, Joel.
For political purposes?
For political purposes, got to put that in.
Wow.
I know. Me and politics and basketball. Sports and politics not supposed to mix, supposedly, right?
They don't with me.
I know they don't.
I do not allow it.
Yeah, but this is definitely a good win for Eagles Landing. But once again, both of these teams will be in action again tomorrow. Once again, you said Eagles Landing is going to be at Union Grove. And then Greenforest is going to be at Eagles Landing Christian Academy. So it's going to be great to follow both of these teams. Definitely have the opportunity. They can both potentially go deep. But once again, you never know what can happen.
A.J. Barnes, 30 points.
Wow.
David Thomas, 24. And Fabian DeSilva, 12 to lead Eagles Landing. Greenforest got 20 from Jalen Jackson, 16 from Chase Cormier, and 10 from Kai Cook. Greenforest falls to 6-3 on the season, and Eagles Landing, they improved to 17-1. A tribute to a king. Final score, Eagles Landing 74, Greenforest 66. Glad that you're with us for our entire staff and crew. He's Lewis Preston. I'm Joe Hilsman. We'll see you down the road. The SUV TV